So on today's video, I want to show you my baby plant seedlings. I'd like to talk about how they're doing, what did I learn from them, and also I'd like to talk about my next moves. Would I buy again a seedling or not? And the reason for this video is that I saw on Etsy an account that has some seedlings of Anthuriums, and I love Anthuriums, and they're pretty expensive, but they are so small, like literally baby plants. And I want to buy them because a large specimen, it's around $3,000-4,000, but a small one, it's around $200. And now, in my head, I'm staying and I'm like, I really want that plant. It's gonna have huge leaves, beautiful patterns, and it's a cross plant, so it's like combined a couple of them together. But then on the other hand, with my experience, I'm holding back from that purchase because I was hoping that my seedlings, all of them will survive or will do better than they are. And I'll show you in my video what I mean. For now, let's see my first ever seedling. So this seedling is about 3 months old. This is an Alocasia Milky Way. I really like how it looks as a big plant. So when I got this seedling, I was very excited. It's beautiful. Leaves will grow big, and I saw all these videos on YouTube, and they're like, "Oh, amazing!" You just want to hug that plant. You just instantly look at it, and you feel better. Unfortunately for me, I had two of them, and one of them died completely. And I think this is the one. You can see it here, and this one is dying as well. So this one is dying as well. So for me, on this perspective, I feel like I got them for cheap, and I feel like I did a good deal at that time. But for right now, since they are dying and I don't see any signs of new leaves, I feel like I wasted my money. So from this, I learned that I should get a larger specimen of this plant specifically. I have here my Lucifer, and this is a month-old plant, and I had two leaves dying on it, but it has a lot of new growth. And when plants are shipped to you, they actually can die from shipping shock, from whatever. Maybe it got hurt during transit. But this is a strong plant. You can see the new leaf. It's a really strong leaf, really beautiful, shiny, and everything. So this was a good deal for me. This is my plow money, and this seedling is doing very well. This was a good deal for me. The worst part is that I have to really wait for a long time to see it big, but since I got it, it's like a month and a half. It doubled its size, and last leaf is a lot larger. I'm still waiting for it to get the silver um, pattern on them more prominent, because you can see it's just a little bit, but I guess with each leaf is different. So this was a good deal too. This one, it's a really interesting plant. This one, I don't know, it was like very small. When I got it, this leaf was barely there. It was like so small, and it doubled its size, and it's having new leaves too, right here. Having a new leaf and another one coming. But I can see that I'm gonna be cutting this leaf soon, and then this one because it's dying. But with the way it gives new leaves, I think it's gonna be fine. So I had this plant for about, I want to say 2 weeks, maybe 3. My fry deck. This one is a very new plant. It's only, I don't know, I think 3 weeks or maybe so. But all the leaves that I had on top, like you can see in my shorts when I was repotting it, are gone. I'm stuck here with a baby leaf, but it looks very good. It actually looks good, and my hopes are that it's gonna still do good for the future. On this plant, I cannot even tell which plant was this, and I didn't write it down because I thought I'm gonna remember. Yeah, 300 plants, and I thought I'm gonna remember which is which. So this one is dying on me, I think, and the new leaf it's not coming yet. So we'll see what's gonna happen to this one. This is my beautiful, beautiful philodendron, and this is not melanocrisum. This is something else. I forgot what's this. But anyways, it's doing okay. Kinda shady. Someone broke my leaf here. I have kids and they tend to sometimes break my leaves, but it's okay. I think this plant is gonna do okay. I just need to give it more support because since I got it, when I got it, it had like a couple of leaves, and since I got it, this whole stem got up, and it needs probably more sun. I mean, more light because based on the stem, kind of too apart from the nodes. This one is my gloriosum. Oops, sorry guys. This one is my gloriosum. I really love it. The plant didn't change a lot. It's the way it was a month ago. It gave me a new leaf. The leaf looks good. So this one is doing good. This is my forgetty. This is a plant, man, I wanted so much. I got it like, I think I paid $36 on Amazon for it. But all the leaves are kind of dying on me. I have a small leaf here. Didn't see. The small leaf looks good. Yeah, the small leaf looks good. And here's something died. So I hope that even though these leaves are dying, the small growth is gonna push the plant forward. This is another Milky Way I bought later, and it's not doing well. Even the small leaf is already not in the best condition. And this is my alocasia purple clock. I really love this plant. Looks good. It lost one of the leaves, but the rest looks very good. It actually looks strong. This is my alocasia mojito, and for this plant, as soon as it pushes a new leaf, I have to cut this one, the other one. So I don't know what to say. It's kind of good. I mean, it looks strong to me, but it's annoying that after each new leaf, you have to actually cut. Because you see, as soon as the leaf matured, this one started to wilt. So I have hopes for this plant, and I hope it grows. This one is red leaf Anthurium. And from all the leaves I used to have, I'm left with one. I do see here a new leaf, but it's kind of dry at the end already. And I hope it's gonna survive. The leaf looks good. The other leaves, they just wilted and yellowed and had to turn out. And I thought it's root rot or something, or maybe it doesn't like the medium. But then I unpotted it, and it looks very good downstairs. It looks okay. And I do see here a new small growth too. So how would I compare to what would I compare these plants? These plants I would compare to a plant that was dying, was under stress, and then at one point it decided to grow. And I'll show you an example. This is my alocasia poli. I got it for free from Walmart on August 13, 2022. This plant was completely dried, completely dead. So I cut like all the leaves. It stayed like this. This leaf got out this week. So it stayed like this for a very long time. Let's say how many months? About 4 months. No growing, no nothing. But then I got this leaf and I can see that it's pushing a new one. And this will happen like in a week, the past week. So I would say that these small seedlings, because they have to travel and they have to be shipped, they most likely are stressed so much that when they get to our houses, they are already um, in, let's say, they have already destiny to die or to lose leaves, and then we just have to wait for them to actually survive. So I'm guessing maybe in 4 months I'm gonna update again, and maybe in 4 months I'm gonna have more leaves, just like my alocasia did. I want to show you the seedlings I got from stores that weren't shipped to my house. I just went to a store and bought it, and you can see this one had only 2 leaves. I think this and this one, and then this is what I pushed out. So it looks, sorry, it looks pretty healthy. This is a peaceful lily, and it looks healthy, and I didn't have anything happening to it. Another one I bought from Offer Up from a lady, and this had only 2 leaves too, but you can see it's pushing new leaves, and it looks very good, like it's very healthy. This is another pink princess, I think. Yes, pink princess. And this I got from a nursery. It was on sale, and you can see that this is in good shape as well, has new leaves, and it's growing. So what I want to say is that maybe if you buy seedlings, to buy it from like smaller shops or locally, because they will have to do a little less adaptation than the ones that are shipped through the postal office or UPS or whatever. For me, what I can tell you is that the plants which were shipped to me are doing harder. It's very hard for them, and I have to do a lot of cuttings and a lot of going around and giving them lots of growing lights, and you cannot fertilize them. If you fertilize them, they die. And it's like with a larger plant, you have where to lose leaves from, and it still will survive. But with small plants, once you lose all the leaves, you basically have to hope for new growth to come. So I hope this helped. For me personally, in the future, I'm just going to buy larger plants. I'm done with seedlings, although I really want the ones from Etsy. I really want those rare plants, but I'm so afraid to pay $200 and then they'll die on me, and it's gonna be like, it's a waste. So I hope it helped. I hope you enjoyed. And if you have any maybe experience where you buy seedlings and they don't die on you, you can drop it below in the comments. I'll be very happy to check it out. Thank you for your time. I'll see you next time.